think women only have sex for love or pleasure. Wrong. Their motivations are far more complex. I'm Jake, and you need to listen up if you want to get intimate with her. That is what you want, right?
Oh, hold on, Jake Lamont. I'm not going to answer. That's a sick question.
How come you can't answer it?
Why do women have sex? It's not as simple as attraction or love. It's a blend of physical, emotional, relational, and even societal factors. This video reveals the surprising truths behind female desire, how these motivations shift with age, and why understanding them is the key to more intimacy. By the end, you'll know exactly how to use this insight to improve your relationships and have better sexual relations.
Sex isn't about talking dirty or some silly new position.
Women don't just want physical intimacy. Their motivations often depend on emotional depth and relational security. Ignore these factors, and you'll be missing out on getting frisky.
You can't just ignore me and then expect to have sex. Foreplay doesn't begin in the bedroom.
Dr. Oz is an idiot.
Dane.
Why is physical attraction just one piece of the puzzle? Something deeper drives her desires. Something rooted in instinct, curiosity, and how her body responds in the moment. It's not as simple as it seems.
Figured my rugged good looks would make that obvious.
Physical intimacy provides pleasure and gratification, but it's more than that. Hormones like oxytocin and dopamine create feelings of connection and trust. Women also crave novelty and experimentation, which fuels their physical motivation. It's not just about attraction, but how the experience makes her feel.
Of course, the experience of it was somewhat different.
Ignoring the physical aspects of intimacy doesn't just create frustration. It diminishes the pleasure and excitement she craves. Physical connection fuels not just desire, but also emotional bonds. And when it's absent, the relationship can start to feel stagnant. Over time, unmet physical needs can erode trust, leaving both partners feeling distant and unfulfilled.
I am going to erode every fiber of your spirit.
Learn to recognize her signals. Confidence and creativity matter in the bedroom. Try something new, like a blindfold to heighten her senses, or a flogger to explore her playful side. Showing you care about her pleasure keeps things exciting.
The next motivation goes far beyond attraction or desire. It's the invisible thread that makes her feel seen, valued, and deeply connected. Without it, no amount of physical chemistry will ever be enough.
I did the sum in my head, and with the number of lifeboats times the capacity you mentioned, forgive me, but it seems that there are not enough for everyone aboard.
Women often seek intimacy to feel emotionally connected and secure. When she feels valued, loved, and understood, she's drawn closer to you, both emotionally and physically. Intimacy becomes her way of expressing that connection, reinforcing the trust and love she feels in the relationship, and deepening her desire for you.
And a woman's ability, as well as her desire to self-stimulate, will increase exponentially as intercourse is robbed of its procreative utility.
When she no longer feels close to you, intimacy stops being an option. Without feeling valued or understood, she may withdraw completely, seeing sex as empty or forced. This emotional distance doesn't just hurt your connection, it destroys her desire for you altogether.
Robin's deep-seated need for attention can be traced back to her father's emotional distance, and no amount of success will ever make up for what she truly needs, which is 6 simple words from her dad.
Focus on emotional closeness. Ask her how she feels, and listen carefully. Don't focus on the act, focus on connecting. Build trust by being consistent, supportive, and attentive outside the bedroom.
Could intimacy be more than passion? For many women, it's a silent language, a way to mend rifts, deepen loyalty, and create unwavering bonds. The real reason might surprise you.
Please tell me the reason you're still not at work is because you met a cute guy in a business suit.
Relational motivation drives many women to use intimacy as a way to strengthen bonds and resolve tension. It's not just about physical connection. It's about creating trust, stability, and a deeper sense of partnership. For women who value physical touch, intimacy becomes the ultimate expression of love and commitment.
All the admiration in the world can't fill the spot where love goes.
Failing to meet relational needs creates emotional strain. When intimacy feels one-sided, it leaves her feeling disconnected. Ignoring this undermines the very foundation of your relationship.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
Pay attention to how she expresses love. If physical touch is her love language, meet her halfway. Use intimacy as a way to communicate your commitment and resolve conflicts without words.
What if her reasons for having sex with you aren't just about you? Hidden influences, ones you might never suspect, shape her desires and decisions. This could completely change how you view her motivations.
Look, I am not trying to butt into things that don't concern me, but this isn't about you.
Sometimes she wants to have sex with you because it is driven by societal expectations or personal goals. Women may seek connections to fulfill a partner's desires, pursue family-building goals, or simply boost their self-esteem. Recognizing these external influences helps build understanding and trust.
Now that you're a young adult, you'll need to learn societal do's and don'ts.
Ignoring her motivations can leave her feeling unfulfilled in ways she might not even express. Maybe she feels intimacy is only happening on your terms, or that her needs for closeness and connection aren't being met. Over time, this leads to frustration, emotional withdrawal, and a sense that the relationship is no longer worth her time.
At what point do we admit that no matter how much we want it, or how hard we try,
It's just not working.
Ask her what she wants: kids, adventure, security, or feeling desired. Don't assume you know. Show her that you're not just paying attention, that you're the only one who understands what drives her.
What if the rules for intimacy completely change as she gets older? The desires she had at 25 aren't the same at 45 or 65, and ignoring this can cost you everything. If you don't know what she needs now, you're already losing her.
Honey, as you get older, every choice that you make defines who you're going to turn into.
Younger women often prioritize novelty and exploration. Middle-aged women seek emotional fulfillment and confidence, while older women focus on quality over quantity. Adapting to these changes ensures your sexual relations remain exciting and fulfilling.
So, we have to adapt to our circumstances.
Failing to adapt to her shifting desires doesn't just cause distance, it kills the spark. Maybe she feels like you're stuck in the past, chasing what worked a decade ago. If you can't keep up with her evolving needs, she'll feel misunderstood and might start questioning if the connection is even worth saving.
But, Judge, as far as her needs are concerned, I could never presume to be able to fill them.
Stop guessing and start asking. Sit her down and find out exactly how her needs have shifted. What excites her now, what she craves, and what's missing. Adjust fast, or watch the passion burn out while someone else lights her fire.
Then Herb Melnick comes along with his tousled hair and goofy charm and lights her up like an all-night liquor store.
Intimacy is never just about sex. It's how she feels chosen, seen, and irreplaceable. Show her she's your priority in every way, and make her feel like the only woman in the world, and she'll never stop wanting you.
You are the only woman in the world for me.
Women's intimacy is shaped by physical, emotional, relational, societal, and external motivations. These factors evolve with age, requiring understanding and communication. Mastering these insights creates deeper, more fulfilling relationships and way better sex.
The doctor had better sex examining her than I've had in 6 months.
Intimacy isn't just about connection, it's about pleasure for both of you. It's the dynamic expression of love and trust that deepens your bond while reigniting passion. When you recognize her needs and adapt, you don't just fulfill her. You create a relationship that satisfies and excites you both for the long haul.
Stop chasing her body and start captivating her mind. The man who understands her deepest desires and fulfills them is the one she'll crave forever. Be that man or risk being forgotten.